My girlfriend said, "You won't survive a day without me." After a week, she came crawling back and couldn't believe what she saw. I should have seen the signs during our 4 years together. Veronica had convinced everyone, including me sometimes, that I was a helpless man-child who'd die without her. She'd tell friends at parties how she basically adopted an adult toddler who couldn't cook, clean, or function. They'd laugh, I'd smile awkwardly, playing along. Truth is, I'd lived alone successfully for 6 years before meeting her. Cooked elaborate meals, kept my place immaculate, managed investments. But when we moved in together, she insisted on controlling everything because it was her love language. Said my cooking was too basic, my decor was bachelor pad vibes, even the brands I bought were wrong. 3 weeks ago, came home with a migraine to find her on our couch with some yoga instructor named Derek. Not doing yoga, obviously. She didn't even apologize, just started packing while ranting about how I'd pushed her to this by being boring and pathetic. Standing at the door with her bags, she turned with this smirk. "You won't last a day without me. This place will fall apart. You'll be begging me back by Monday." I just said, "Try me." She actually cackled. "When you're eating cereal for dinner in a filthy apartment, remember you chose this." What she didn't know, I'd been secretly meal prepping for my elderly neighbor, Mrs. Chen, for the past year. Every Sunday, 5 different gourmet meals, perfectly portioned. Veronica thought I was helping the building super with maintenance. First thing after she left, I deep cleaned everything. Found 3 months of her hair-clogging drains she claimed to clean weekly. Discovered moldy food containers hidden behind her organized pantry. The woman who called me a slob had been stuffing dirty dishes in the oven when friends visited. By day 3, I'd reorganized the entire kitchen, fixed the unfixable leaky faucet, just needed a washer, and restored my original furniture arrangement. Started documenting everything. Elaborate meals I cooked. The bathroom grout I restored to white. The balcony garden I started with Mrs. Chen's help. Meanwhile, Veronica was posting about her brave new chapter and being free from caretaking. Then exactly 1 week later, Saturday 8 a.m., aggressive knocking. She looked rough, same dirty sweatshirt, dragging suitcases. "I need to get some things." She pushed past me, then froze. The apartment was transformed. My original artwork back up. Kitchen island actually functional. Living room arranged for comfort, not Instagram. "You hired a cleaner." "Nope." She opened the fridge. Glass containers with labeled gourmet meals. "You got meal delivery?" "Nope." Then she saw the balcony garden where her wine spot used to be. I offered coffee from beans I'd roasted myself. She watched like I was performing magic. Took a sip, and her face went through 5 different emotions. She started ugly crying on my restored leather couch. Turns out Derek lived in a studio with 3 roommates. She'd been sleeping on an air mattress behind a curtain. Oh, and she got fired. Her company discovered she'd been working maybe 2 hours daily for months. "I need to stay here." "Veronica, you cheated on me, said I couldn't survive without you. Now you want to move back?" "I'm still on the lease." That's when I pulled out the folder. "Actually, you texted wanting off the lease last week. You digitally signed the removal from Derek's computer Thursday at 2 p.m. The harassment started immediately. Random numbers texting about forgotten items. Then her mom Dorothy ambushed me at pottery class, saying Veronica needed stability because Derek got fired for inappropriate conduct with clients. Peak came last Monday. Found Veronica in my apartment, eating my meal prep, watching my Netflix. I still had the spare key. Changed the locks, not the maintenance door. I watched you take trash out and followed you. Then, I'm pregnant. Congratulations, Derek must be thrilled. It's yours. Veronica, we haven't been together in 7 weeks. That math doesn't work. I started recording as she performed for the camera. Then she snapped, destroying my kitchen, smashing my pottery, throwing plants off the balcony. Kept recording. "Thanks for the evidence. Building has cameras too. Leave now or get arrested." She ran. Got a restraining order. She had to pay for damages. Building banned her permanently. Yesterday, Mrs. Chen introduced me to her friend who teaches cooking classes. Talked for hours about techniques. Got home to one last text from Dorothy demanding Veronica's things. "Everything's in storage unit 47B. Paid for 1 month, then it's auctioned." Made myself a perfect omelet with herbs from my balcony garden and signed up for cooking classes. Veronica was right about one thing. Couldn't last a day without her. I've lasted 2 months and counting. My place has never been cleaner. My food's never been better. Funny how the person who insisted I needed them most turned out to be the one thing I never needed at all.